I know things have been a bit quiet lately, but after a hectic few months, I'm now back in Perth for a visit. Before I flew over, a story popped up in my Facebook feed about electric scooters being illegal in New South Wales. A trial of e-scooters was recommended last year, but that hasn't gone anywhere. I guess it's the old story of the state government talking about tackling obesity, congestion, fuel consumption, air pollution, social isolation, and wanting to get people out and about, and especially back into the CBD, and then continuing to ban a really useful micro-mobility tool that would help meet all these targets. Duh. Last time I was in Perth, there appeared to be a brief moral panic about electric scooters and so forth, and I'm guessing they got over it pretty quickly because I've seen a reasonable number of them on the 3 rides I've done so far. I'm not going to claim they are everywhere, because they're not. I'd say bikes outnumber them by a factor of maybe 20 to 1. If you want, you can count up all the bikes in this video and compare that to the total number of scooters. I can't be bothered. Knock yourself out if that's your thing and put the number in the comments. My take on it is this. Banning e-scooters is a simple admission of failure when it comes to building decent active transport infrastructure. E-scooters are okay over here in Perth because Perth is well served by a good network of shared paths, and those paths are generally designed and built to a high standard. You can ride an e-scooter over here without worrying about knocking over pedestrians or being knocked over by a careless driver. The grade-separated shared paths take care of that. That's not to say e-scooters are perfectly safe. Nothing is. And during my stint here last year, I saw the occasional idiot tearing along on a souped-up scooter at way too high a speed on the shared paths. Before getting bent out of shape about that, it's worth considering the demographic who are most likely to buy these things, and it's young males. Young males are notorious for doing stupid and dangerous stuff. You could put a young male into a padded room with some beanbags, and they'd still work out a way to have a high-speed crash. Rather than blaming the tool, it might be worth considering who is holding the tool. Does that mean the New South Wales government's decision to continue to ban them is correct? No, I don't think so. Just because some people will misuse them doesn't mean there should be a blanket ban. Do some people drive cars when drunk? Yes. Do some people drive when stoned? Absolutely yes. Do some people drive well over the speed limit? Yes. Do some drivers refuse to wear seatbelts? Yes. Do some people drive unregistered and uninsured vehicles? Yes. Do some people drive without a license? Yes. Well, should cars be banned? No. I can understand the government wanting to keep e-scooter hire companies out of the market though. The experience with bike hire schemes wasn't pleasant for anyone, but that doesn't mean people should be prevented from riding a scooter that they own. As I said earlier, if the minister thinks that e-scooters are a safety issue because New South Wales lacks good infrastructure for active transport, which is absolutely true, then he should say so and do something about it.